Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Aternos Minecraft. And we are back in the vault. Now if you remember, from the end of the last video, I had left this as the armory because it made more sense because of the space. So let's take care of this now. Oh, whoops. I forgot that that once you first load into the server, it puts you in survival mode, and that's actually just something. Okay, we'll set up our lights here. Oops. Okay. Now down here, let's see. Because none of this has been resituated yet. Use me. Use me again. Apparently I have some gas issues this morning. Gas meaning hiccups. Okay. Go figure out, go grab our chests. Fill this in. Now I'm going to leave a door here because of all the other stuff that's in here. Because that is semi-important stuff. Oh, use me. Okay. So we'll do 1, 2. Let me expand that out just so I can get three chests in here. I'm not entirely sure yet. So this one will be swords. This one will be bows. Arrows, and then a blank chest, which I have no idea what the heck to do with. Now, oops. Now I have all this extra. Now, if I go down into what was left of the armory, if I can. I remember right, it was in here? No. It was here, which is close enough. I come into here. We have bows, swords, arrows. Now those are arrows that actually came off of whatchamacallits. Oh, I actually had a bow in there. Cool. And then over here, I had only 3 rows? Well, could be worse. That's 2, that's 3. I do want to follow the same pattern that was there to an extent. Remove that. 2, 3, 4. Which I do not have. Whoops. Do not have an issue with. Okay. Then that's obviously that. Now I could imagine that the armor here could be all the different types of armor that exist within the game. And as you know, there are a lot of types. Or at least helpful types. So let me see. So get rid of that, get rid of that. I need these. Close enough. Oh, use me. Let's see about the iron blocks. Good. Oops. Alright, and then for now, we'll go ahead and mark this off. And I'm saying for now because at a later time, I can obviously expand back here if I really wanted to. Do that for now. Hey, another lucky block. Oh, the farm actually did extend past there. Okay. Get rid of all this. And this. Now, if I remember right, this was actually the original flooring of the cafe. It never actually went as high as it did. But you know, that was before I got it, before I touched it, before I got a hold of it. Okay. And then that is that. Well, actually, that isn't that, but oops. How did, oh, because I stood up on the thing. It happens. It does indeed happen. Armor. Grab the armor stands. Oh, I can actually walk through this. Cool. I wasn't actually sure because I've never played around with these before. So, yeah. Why am I hopping? Okay, that actually would have made sense, because if this was closed off, then that would have been like that. Alright, yeah. I know this may seem boring to those watching, but all part of the progress, I guess. And I still don't fully know the extent of using world edit enough to use it on a regular basis. Although certain plugins call for it, so go figure. I think I believe the A Skyblock calls for it. I think that's the only one. Alright, I think this is, I believe, yeah, this is done for now. When the video is over, I can fill in the rest of this. Oh, excuse me. Let's go ahead and go into our cafeteria, because this will also serve as the spot, or spots rather, for our garden areas. So I'll need all of that marked out. That marked out. Now, normally I would have done this with my explosive pickaxe. However, I gave my explosive pickaxe to Sage, who said, and I quote, "I love this too much. You're never getting it back." So yeah. Do I have nodes in there? No, okay, good. Now, I'm also thinking that once I get all of the capacitors and stuff set up for the new nuclear reactor, I won't have as many capacitors thrown about the place. But that's to be determined. Okay. Because I only have to string them in a because I only have to place them, every 7 whatchamacallit, every 7 blocks. Okay, so this is, yeah, because most of this will end up going away. Oops. And this will make excuse me, full use of our soul jars, which I will get around to building one of these times. Step behind you here. Okay. We'll go a mark out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I believe the way that soul jars work trying to see if they list their coverage area here real quick. Because like I said, this was a thing from Feed the Beast. Soul Jar is an add-on for the plugin Slime Fun that adds soul jars to the game, which can be used to capture mobs inside of jars. If you get 128 souls, you reach a level 2 jar, which then can be used for crafting a broken spawner. This works like any other broken spawner from Slime Fun and can be infused to create a reinforced spawner. Excuse me, that can actually spawn mobs. Additionally, if you're using Emerald Enchants 2, this plugin adds a new enchantment called Soul Cleaver, which makes you get extra souls. It also comes with a craftable demonic sword, which is a stone sword enhanced with Soul Cleaver. Let's see. Is there a frequently asked questions list? I don't think there is. Nope. Let's see. Because, alright, Alright, so it doesn't actually tell me. So, alright, so we're gonna have to. I'll use the 7x7, which is what one of the pickups do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I figured there was going to be a way I was going to get mob farming in here somehow. Blech. You know, I'd actually completely forgotten that that was like that. I shouldn't have, but I did. Alright, so this is your path, if you will. Let's see. I can branch off of these. So this is like this. And these come down the main hall. Okay. Oops. And that goes like that. So there's at least, you know, a little bit of light, you know, here in this part of the area. Okay, now I'm not entirely sure what I'll put in this farm here. But it'll most definitely be, you know, an actual animal. It won't be like blazes or endermen or stuff like that. Because those mobs really have no no home. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or no place, you know, in this area. So, oh, use me again. Every time. every time I open a can of Monster, I usually end up. Oh, use me. Belching. And they call that carbonation. Now, I'm told by my lovely wife, because she plays that game more than I do, obviously, that there is a game called Stardew Valley that's getting, like, a lot of attention. And so much attention that they're bringing multiplayer support sometime next month. And once that's done, hopefully I'll be able to get a copy and be able to start making episodes of that. Now I also still have my my copy of The Forest, and I might might do something with that as well. I'm just not 100% sure what I want to do yet, as far as those. Yeah. But those are, you know, a couple, you know, of you know, possibilities, you know, in the future. Dang it. But for now, it's Minecraft. I've noticed the you know, at least the one thing I can fall back on that you know, where I could, you know, that I can, you know, interact at least, you know, a little bit with folks, or, you know, is Minecraft. You know, which is, you know, it's a positive. It is a positive. I just don't want to see this series to drag on like the vlog did. But you know, then again, it was getting to the point where the vlog, you know, was all over the place, and it was time to start anew, I think. Use me again. Every now and then, I'll catch myself actually telling saying Minecraft vlog instead of Aternos Minecraft, or something similar. Because, you know, that was, you know, one of the things that I had done the longest, you know, for the longest time, And it seemed that it was interesting to folks when there was a story to go with it. But as soon as the vlog started bouncing around, it didn't seem like people found it interesting anymore. Which does make sense from a viewership standpoint. You wouldn't watch or follow a TV show that had bounced around as much, and there are a lot of shows that have bounced around a lot. Maybe not quite as much as a vlog, but close enough. Okay. Alright, so for now, I'll carry the stripe over. Well, I figure out exactly which mobs I want to put in here, because there really is only a few mobs, really, because you have squid for ink. You obviously have cows for leather and beef. You have the mushroom cows, which actually gives you a mushroom. Let's see. You have the rabbits that gives you stuff as well. So there's only certain mobs that are really, I guess, counted as useful. In such a for such a setting as a vault. I could be 100% wrong. I have before. Okay. So now those are set, and then that's pretty much done. Again, as I said, I haven't figured out what I'm going to put over in this pen or this pen yet. So let's hook up the new power. Oops. Go down into the elevator, which I put a door on before, by the way. Oh, excuse me. What we'll do... Okay. Now I believe I can stick one of these regulators on the bottom. If not, I'll have to do it on the side, which is fine. Oops. Okay, so apparently I can't actually stick it on the bottom. Okay, what about putting this right? Because the actual like bottom block is right here. What about putting this right here? Will that actually give me awesome? As you can tell, it's setting itself up. Okay. So let me continue this path around. Oops. Because something else I'd also wanted to do was to set up lighting underneath. Oh yeah, that reactor is most definitely working. Now I have not actually been around when one of these decides to explode, and I don't think I want to. Oops. Okay. And that's the little hole that was there. Let me see. Because this is okay. Because this is only really ever used for the science department. And even then, it's only really ever used for all the crafting stuff. Hello, Davis. Passing through. Gillies. Let me see. Yeah, I know. I'm making a mess again. Something that I should have done was measure out height. Alright, because we're at a height of 25. Okay. You know, now that I'm thinking about it. I actually may be able to just go all the way down. Why? I thought that's what actually came over from the whatchamacallit. If so, well, the system is not working. Oh, so this is the main part here. Okay. The only thing I don't know obviously. Awesome. It's the same chamber as before. That's the overseer's office there, I believe. And this is... nothing important. Is that where it ended up putting me? It ended up putting me in the basement of the thing. Okay. Let's see. Why is it telling me that? Man, I am all sorts of confused. Okay, that right there is the elevator. Hey guys. Right, because there's the glass. And there's the observation glass. Generic effects. Hopefully, yeah. And you see, in this, when doing stuff like this isn't an exact science. I'm hoping that. Hey guys. Hi. Hello. Yeah, you can't do anything to me. Yep, right there. And that's probably about as close as that's going to get. Excuse me. and to be inaccurate for that. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do is going to see if I can go ahead and seal this up. Okay. And that's set like that. Now, just for curiosity's sake, can I stick a regulator right here? And if so, then I don't need one on the other side. Okay, awesome. So then this will just become more of a observation thing than an actual thing. Okay. Clear this out here real quick. Okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do is because I enjoy using because my machines only require, you know, X amount of power and nothing more. So we'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's alright. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we get to go up that way. And this is a more direct route than what what was here. And I'm not using nearly as many capacitors, which is good. So you don't see this, you know, this huge, humongo energy network. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, interesting. Oh, excuse me. And on second thought, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we'll take care of that now. This one needs to be here for maintenance. And I'll more likely put some lighting down here. Oops. So now I can get rid of all of these. And this comes over from our heat engine in the energy lab. And what I'll do is I will add. Do I really have a full stack already? No, I don't think so. If I need to have energy put somewhere else, then I will do that on the fly. It's just easier that way. That and I think actually filling up all of these capacitors all at once, you know, to create the net, actually drains the uranium faster as well. So that was something to look into. See, I can get rid of those because I don't need those. And then all these will end up going into storage. I might have a space already. Beeps. I knew I had a lot of capacitors, but I didn't know I had that many capacitors. Now, as far as usable space, this has actually all become unusable space, as they say. Because, you know, this is where this was supposed to be power and water, and I still have to put in a water system. Which I am still planning on doing, and I have a blueprint from a fellow YouTuber that I'm going to use that will give unlimited water. and that will work in my situation. All this, so I can lay the stone back down, so I can close this area up like it was never here to begin with. Okay. So I only want, okay. So I only want to fill in enough where I can reach all the capacitors. Even though I can fly because this is creative. Flying would actually be more of a hindrance because I have to fly up. Excuse me, to get everything, then fly down, then fly back up again. And that would actually create more of a hindrance. It would do more harm than good, as they say. Okay. Hopefully this gives me enough height. Yes, perfect. Actually, well, yeah, I suppose, thinking about it now, because like I said, I don't want any of these capacitors disappearing. What? I got a lucky block from destroying a capacitor. That's a new one. And I'm at usable space. Oh yeah, that's right. These are also used to power all of the HSUs for the farm, which will also be taken care of. Alright, well, that's all the time there is for today's episode. We appreciate everyone that stops by to check out my videos and to check out what Aternos Minecraft is. These have been lovely folks. Real good community. But yeah, all the important information is in the description below, and I will see everyone in the next video. Take care, everyone.